Everyone thinks their firstborn is special, but Nick really is. We got him when he was a week old after a year and a half of bureaucratic bullshit. And when we started the process, we were like, a no-brainer. Find an agency, pay your money, get your kid, done. Now, international was out, because, hello, lesbian couple adopting from China? Yeah, that's easy. So we go domestic. Our agency is all sunshine and light and pro-black with the kente cloth everywhere. And our social worker, Julie, is a walking stereotype. White, liberal, mama caste lesbian with 3 black special needs kids. And she assures us that they do a lot of same-sex placement. But what she should really have said is this. Here's the deal. No one's gonna pick you. Birth moms are all like, I ain't want my child with one of them gays. So you're gonna get the leftovers, the ones that people have returned or simply left at the hospital. They have you put together the book, which is this weird 5-page marketing piece that says, hey, birth mom, we've got money, a lot of it, and we live in a really nice but unidentified part of the city. We are an interracial couple surrounded by black people, so your kid will feel right at home. Pick us. Oh yeah, and we're gay, but not that scary gay. We're friendly gays. We're chicks who look like chicks. We do all this work on the book, and Nick's birth mother never even read it. But this other birth mother did. Let's call her Makita. 18 years old, 1 kid already, 2nd kid on the way. She is 2 hours late to our first meeting, and our enthusiasm has waned by the time she shows up. But she hooks us with, I really want you to have this baby. It's all smiles after that. Till Julie calls us the next week to say, Makita's in a bit of a financial bind right now, and so often in cases like this, the birth mothers simply disappear. We shell out $3,000, find her a place to stay because according to Julie, her home life is very stressful and it's not good for the baby. Then a month later, we're taking her to her doctor's appointments because now public transportation is not good for the baby. And in the end, she decides to keep the baby. And Lori and I are like, God, this is just never gonna happen for us. And in the room that we thought would be a nursery by now, we spend the entire night praying, that really intense, body-rocking, head about to explode, praying just please, 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 give us a baby. A few days pass before Julie calls us at work to tell us that they have a baby boy born with the cord around his neck and 6 fingers on each hand. Now, the cord around his neck could mean anything from temporary air restriction to serious brain damage. So I tell Julie that we want a pre-placement screening. But she snaps that there are plenty of families who will take him without one. So I snap right back that I don't care. So then she finally relents and says she can meet us at the doctor at 2, at his house, because he's on vacation. We're so jaded by this point, we're like, hit McDonald's, skip the car seat. Doctor's house, around the corner from where our friend was murdered 3 years ago. We stand outside this beautifully rehabbed Victorian for like 10 minutes before somebody finally answers the door. And it's this crazy, white-haired, aging hippie who smells like patchouli and sounds a little high. This is our doctor. And he's a little dirty. Like, the whole house is a little dirty. He's got 2 overweight labs lounging on the sofa, just licking themselves. And then in walks Julie with this bundle, and she makes a beeline for me because I've got sucker stamped on my forehead, and she places him in my arms, and he is so tiny. At 7 days old, baby M is pruny and pale with thick black hair that's matted to his forehead. And in the background, I'm hearing he's got a heart murmur to check the extra fingers for bone. We've got no tox screen. And we have a choice. We can give him back to the social worker until all of his test results are in. Or we can take him home and just see. So then Julie chimes in that he can go back into interim care, but it's not going to be the kind of nurturing environment he meets. Shut up, you stupid cow! Lori looks down at baby M and cups his head in her palm. And I look into his eyes, and that's when I know. I just know. We're taking him home. Oh crap, we don't have a car seat. So then Julie jumps up from her seat and races to the door because she's got one in the car. And after we strap Nick in, I rattle off a list of things that we have to pick up at Target, and Lori babbles about rescheduling client meetings and inviting family over and sending out birth announcements. And then we remember to breathe and to savor the moment that we became parents, even though it feels like he has always been ours. I look back at Nick, and this blissful silence descends upon us as our 21st century alt-American family settles into being. I turn to Lori. Hey, Mommy. And she smiles. Hey, Mama. We have the perfect son. He is just extraordinary. He's our Nicholas. Thank you.